What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today we have got the latest giveaway car which you can win at LLF Games, which is this BMW M140i Shadow Edition. Let me tell you, I got clickbaited into buying this car. The people that sell these know exactly what they're doing. Look at it, man, it's just stunning. Fully blacked out. You've got the Maxton front splitter, you've got the black wheels, you've got the Maxton side blades. Moving on to the rear, you've got an upgraded diffuser. I'm not sure if it is Maxton, but it's also got the M Performance exhaust tips. You've also got this extended Maxton lip spoiler. It's just an absolute transformation. And yeah, I'm going to take you guys for a little drive, go for POV, first impressions, and see what it's like on the road. So yeah, let's do this. Right, so let's go for a little POV drive, guys. Initial impressions of this car, it feels very, very special. Like, if I just sold my M4 and jumped into this car, I would not feel shortchanged. Like, this definitely feels like it's a 30 to 40,000 pound car, man. It feels just like I'm driving an M3. It's got a nice weight to the steering wheel. I know it's got the lowering springs, a couple of modifications that are probably changing the feel of the steering wheel, but honestly, it's a real expensive feeling car, man. And one thing I've not told you lot yet is this is running 440 horsepower. Although I would have probably clickbaited the title, but it's running yeah, a BootMod flash, brings power to 440. So obviously these from factory are around 340 horsepower, 370 foot-pounds of torque. They're very, very quick out of the box, but as you've probably seen many of the cars on my channel, I've filmed 700 brake ones, 800 brake ones. They are highly modifiable. This now, the torque, I can't even express how quickly it builds speed. It's slippery on the rear, obviously open diff. It's just spinning. The sound on this, flipping hell. Every time I get in one of these cars, I love them. Like, it shoves you down the road, man. So easy. And it spins like on the spot. It doesn't feel dangerous. Like, if I was in a M3 or an M4 now in this greasy, this is one of them very dangerous greasy surfaces right now, I'd be thinking I'm going to go sideways. But as I've said many times with open diff cars, when they do spin, they only spin on the spot. They spin it inside wheel. Whereas if you did have a proper limited slip diff, you'd hook up and go into a slide. So obviously your car's going to be more capable of having an LSD, but I think the more amateur drivers, the inexperienced drivers, will find driving a non-LSD car a bit better. So I'm hoping you guys are enjoying the new camera angle, if I've even included it. Done a few test trials. Listen to that, that sounds better than an M3 and an M4. Sorry, I'm not making this an M3, M4 comparison, but let me tell you, like, any of you guys that are driving M140s right now, yeah, you ain't got a, I know you're all dreaming, you probably dream to own an M3, but this is more than enough, man. Obviously this car being the Shadow Edition, it's basically fully spec, so I think you get almost every option. There's a lot of, like, obviously black features, like the window surrounds, the headlight surrounds. I think you get the Harman Kardon sound system as well. Listen to that. Look, top. This car is sick, I'm telling you. Listen to that, people. Just spins on the spot. Nah, the torque is unreal, man. Now, man, this is why there's so many of these about. Like, they're just epic little cars, you know. Obviously you got rivals like the Golf R, the Audi S3, you got the RS3s, and I don't know, maybe the Focus RSs, the Civic Type Rs, and A45 AMG. But yeah, I think that, you know, this being the only rear-wheel drive, is it the only rear-wheel drive in class? That is what makes this car special. Is it makes it a little bit more fun. Dynamically, yeah, it's not gonna, ooh, slow down there. Dynamically, it's not gonna be as, you know, as capable as some of the, you know, other cars in class, like the Renault Meganes, and, you know, obviously talking track, there are faster choices, but if you're talking tuning capability and fun, you can't go wrong with this car, man. Look, it don't go anywhere though, it just spins. Yeah, this car's, yeah, I'm trying to think torque wise, it's got to be around the 450 mark because it's so effortless. And then again, it has got the 8-speed ZF gearbox, so I've said it many times, even with the M5, no matter what point you put your foot down, there's just torque available. And you know what, I really do love this car. definitely the lower ring springs from Motech are enhancing the handling. It just feels lower to the ground, a bit more planted. Don't want to push the car too hard because, you know, I have been in a few of these in the past and I know that, you know, pushing them really hard, they will tend to understeer. Fully spec'd up this car is. Let's have a little flick through the infotainment system. So you got menu, you got sat navigation, connected drive, so you must have some sort of internet connection there. BMW assistance, my vehicle, technology in action, so you can have your sports display showing your torque and horsepower. You got no heads-up display, but we've got Bluetooth, we've got Spotify, connects via Bluetooth. You don't have to plug it in by wire like my other car. Man, it's nice, you know, that you can flatten the throttle and it doesn't feel scary. Like most rear-wheel drive cars, they can be a little intimidating, you know, especially in this kind of weather. But with this car, it's inspiring a lot more confidence, you know. You don't have the same connection as you would have in an M3, you know. When it does slip from under you, it's a little bit invisible, if that's the word. Does that even make sense? You don't have the same feedback, should I say. Steering feels nice and heavy. I think we're wearing Michelin Pilot Sport tyres. Got a Golf R there. Plenty of torque. Rocket ship. What a car to win, man. And yeah, you can win this car via the website. The link will be in the description. 3,395 entries, $9.99 for the first 48 hours. So if you're watching this, grab yourself a ticket ASAP. Wow. And it's crazy, just the tune, like power wise, there's no exhaust, there's nothing else apart from a mild map. So 440 horsepower, that's a 100 horsepower increase. But yeah, this is the B58 engine. It's a 3-litre inline 6-cylinder engine, 0 to 60 in about 4.8 seconds, which is pretty damn quick. Yeah, there's a tiny bit of movement, like under acceleration, it's squirreling left and right. It doesn't follow the camber of the road, it stays nice and straight. But I just love the steering feel on this car. It feels very expensive. As I already said, it feels like I'm driving a much more expensive car than it is. I mean, you can pick these cars up for around 20 to 25 grand. Obviously, this car with these kind of modifications, it's going to be close to the 25 mark. This is the dream M140, 100%. There's nothing else that needs to be done on this. It's more than fast enough. It looks 10 out of 10 in my opinion. And yeah, someone's going to win a very special car. Revs to, yeah, you kind of, yeah, you change that around 6,000 really. Initially it feels like a real hit of torque, and then it does fade out pretty quick. What a sick car. I wouldn't say, like, I wouldn't go as far as saying it feels disconnected, but as I tried to explain earlier, like, it goes sideways without you knowing. Someone did explain this to me a little while back, what the reason why that is. So yeah guys, I think I am gonna end the video in a sec. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Just wanted to give you like a quick little POV drive. I want to just make it a bit of a habit to shoot a quick video when these cars come in. They are usually sitting around for quite a while, but if you have any video ideas, just let me know, man. I'll jump out in the cars and you know, shoot a video. Let me know if you want me to do some tests as well with the race box. We could do some 0 to 60s, 100 to 200s, maybe some standing quarter miles. And yeah, remember, you can win this car. The competition is live right this second. For the first 48 hours you can win it for £9.99. After that it's going to go up to £11.99. 3,395 entries. So yeah, get your tickets ASAP, people. I'll see you soon.